This is my last official day on trail, and boy, has it been tough. I didn't do much of a video yesterday, so I'm combining yesterday and today. Yesterday was Mahoosuc Notch and the arm. Somebody needs to go through that thing with a GoPro. It was terrible. I gotta tell you, I don't think I would have made it without Let It Be. There were so many times that he reached down his hand and pulled me up the boulder, and then we had a long climb to the shelter. We got in about 5:30 maybe. I ate and went straight to bed. It was cold, and it was a terrible day, I'm sorry to say. I'm just so relieved that is over, but today has been one of the toughest days for me. We are going southbound, so I don't know if it's tougher than going northbound, but this is the southern Maine they all talk about being so difficult. Lots of rebar ladders, lots of wooden ladders, lots of boulder climbs and scrambles, and my legs feel so weak. Let It Be's knee is hurting, and we stopped at a cabin that has been converted into a shelter. I made us some coffee because it has been so cold today, mostly because of the wind, but that shelter was a reprieve from the wind, and it was nice, and the coffee was a great idea. We also had our lunch there, and now I have I think it was like 5.2 or 5.7 to Gentian Pond is the correct pronunciation, I think. Gentian Pond, which will be the completion of my hike. And then we'll hike out tomorrow. Let It Be knows a shortcut, and so I'm more than ready for this hike to be over. I know I'm going to be happy tomorrow or once it's all said and done, but right now I just can't wait for it to be over. I'm so exhausted, so tired. My legs feel so weak. They were just shaking at the end of the day yesterday, and they are still shaking on the climbs up from weakness. So anyway, I'm sorry I haven't been talking to the camera much. When I'm hiking with someone else, it's difficult to get some time away. And the last week or so has just been crazy. So anyway, I guess that's it for the morning report, and I will talk to you later. Thankfully, most of the mud puddles have dried up a lot, so in many cases you can walk over them. I'm hoping that the bogs past Gentian Pond have dried up as well. Hello, I have completed my through hike. It took us 8 hours because of me, not let it be. It took us 8 hours to do 10 miles. We did take a couple of breaks, but it was one of the hardest days I've had. My legs just felt really weak. And we finally got here, and I am set up on the same platform that I set up on the day I decided to go back to Gorham. So how am I feeling? I'm feeling mostly relieved. I think it has not set in yet, but I think it's a little bit anticlimactic since I didn't end at Katahdin, but I sure had a big day to finish the through hike. It was terrible. It was terrible. I had a really tough time. This morning I woke up, and if I hadn't had to hike out, I would have quit. Had a cry this morning. If Let It Be had not flipped up with me, I would have quit many times. There are many points at which I would have quit. And I'm just so grateful that he flipped up, that I did not have to hike this alone, because I would have been alone a lot since I'm going southbound and the northbounders are thinning out. They should be ahead, well ahead of here by now, in order to complete their hike by October 15th or before the cold weather sets in. Speaking of cold weather, it will be 45 degrees tonight, and it was in the 40s last night, and it was really cold this morning. We were cold most of the day. The sun has made rare appearances, but again, I have to say that I think it's God that we had stunning weather from the time I flipped down to about 4 days ago, and even then there hasn't been rain. It's just been overcast and cold, and so I'm very grateful for that. It is, of course, going to take me a while to process everything, and I don't even really know what to say right now, but I'm relieved it's over. I'm happy I did it. I know I will be very glad that I did not quit. And tomorrow I will go into the hotel, and I think we're going to take a shortcut down, and I will be there 2 nights. We're going to try to get our train ticket changed to Friday. Today is Tuesday, and then we'll ride the train home, and I'm glad I have that to look forward to. I'm really looking forward to the train ride, and I'm so looking forward to seeing my husband and my animals and being at home. And I apologize for the quality of the videos and the lack of talking or footage. It's been rough. It's been rough the past week or so. So I guess for now, this is Rebound, signing out.